to see the switch back to Ken in this situation. And then we've got Ramboss, who's going to be that tried and tested Samus. Almost definitely. No, we're seeing the Ryu. Slap me in the face, C4rrot. You did it last week on stream. You did it last week on stream as well.
It might be a case of him feeling more comfortable with the Ryu against these kind of more projectile-heavy characters like Samus, like Mewtwo.
Yeah. Interesting to see how Ramboss navigates around the threats that belong to Ryu in terms of what he's got in his toolkit. That Tatsu being the main culprit for the downfall of Moat in the last set we saw that involved C4rrot. And whether Ramboss has the discipline not to throw out unwise projectiles and eat huge knockback on account of that move.
A lot of what is happening right now with C4rrot is just that spot dodge cancel down tilt. It's so good at those close ranges where a lot of these characters don't have quite enough safety on their moves to really get out of those scramble situations. And of course, that C4rrot canceled Tatsu, so good.
He used it. He used that Tatsu as an anti-zone breaking tool. He found himself with Ramboss being zoned into the corner, and as Ramboss tried to use his zone breaking move, which is dash attack, C4rrot just said nope, and preemptively threw out a Tatsu and took his stock for daring to try and approach. That's a different application of that move than we've seen so far in C4rrot's Ryu play.
And again, just the leg intangibility alongside the nature of the hitboxes of that Tatsu make it so good for just tearing through projectiles and various other moves. This is C4rrot's game so far. He's maintained all this rage. He's waiting on a lot of the buttons coming out from Ramboss. Ramboss is he's struggling to really gain that momentum.
Oh, yeah.
Or will finally catch the landing with that charge shot.
There we go. C4rrot trying to approach, and now Ramboss manages to get his regular gameplay started up again. Gives C4rrot back center stage again, decides that he doesn't need it. C4rrot finds his way back to the middle. Ramboss sort of feels like he has to give up space to C4rrot whenever C4rrot decides that he wants center stage, it would seem. I constantly see Ramboss moving away.
Yeah, this is a real tough situation for C4rrot now. Suddenly, Ramboss has the lead in this game after such a strong start from C4rrot before. And another C4rrot cancel, and the poor DI as well. He keeps catching people out with that. It's such an effective tool for Ryu just to close the gap.
I won't lie, C4rrot is mad shameless with the way with this character. He doesn't care how like simple the style looks to like the untrained eye. He's just looking at he doesn't care how many kills he gets with Tatsu. His applications of it are really good.
Once again, that down tilt. The cornerstone of everything once Ryu is close by. Good call out on the jump with that back air right there. Samus still able to make it back. But again, another one of those Tatsus is probably going to spell the end of Ramboss.
Gets the dash attack, pressures the charge shot, yeah. Okay.
Good up air right there. The multi-hits breaking through focus. And a great charge shot on the landing. Still not enough just yet. Ryu, a heavy lad.
That was a really good air dodge to ledge, by the way. That was a really good air dodge to ledge.
Yeah.
Crucial.
It's the way that Ramboss isn't afraid to threaten with like low knockback moves when you're coming back. He's not scared of giving up the opportunity in favor of getting a Zeren. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! They just mashed it! Oh, they were just mashing at the end. Oh no!
That was so dicey. I had no idea what was coming out the other side of that.
That was quite the scramble situation right there. Ramboss overestimating the lag on the forward smash, trying to punish with a down smash, and obviously,
it's so
spot dodge and avoid.
It's got to be so scary when faced with a Shoto with your back to the ledge like that. Like when they're able to when C4rrot's able to tap him a couple of times and force force an option out of Ramboss because he knows he can't just sit there and shield these options forever. And then when you run away, he chases you down with the Tatsu.
It's so vile, man. What do you do? What do you do? He just runs at you, and you gotta just hope. Hope for the best.
When that moment where Ramboss was just actually running for his life. Like, so he was actually running for his life, just like, leave me alone, man.
Chat seems to be questioning how I'm able to both commentate and
you
play
you don't need to worry about that. Don't worry about that.
What can I say? I'm a man of many talents. I don't even have my hands on the controller.
Yeah,
I'm still managing to play here in top 8. Thank you for all the support. Everything. I'm kidding. Of course, c4rrot coming through with the Ryu. 1-0 up now.
What do you think the logic of Kalos is on this one for Ramboss?
So in a way, like we were saying earlier with other characters, it forces Ryu's recovery, if c4rrot is forced below the ledge, to be so much more linear back. The Shotos don't have fantastic recoveries to the ledge. They can be caught from behind. Ramboss is never scared of going off stage against an opponent. So if c4rrot has to recover flush to the wall, Ramboss can always run behind him and hit him with a back air.
And of course, the other thing that I was mentioning before, this is kind of a comfort pick for Ramboss. Great edge guard right there. I would say this is generally his go-to counter pick. You know, you got a lot of the flat stage to work with, just to make use of that charge shot at long range. You're gonna have to force approaches. c4rrot cancel. There we go. Not enough to take the stock just yet, though.
Ramboss just happy to provide a tiny bit of pressure with those mines right there. Oh my goodness, he manages to avoid. Yeah. And the other thing from Ramboss's point of view this stage gives him is that wall jump as an extra recovery option as well.
Yep. Ooh, I like that canceling into the Shoryuken. If that was Ken Shoryu, that would have been the stock right there, but still able to maintain that pressure, get that KO, and not a single percent on the board until now on c4rrot. For this Ramboss.
Just since that stock's been taken, Ramboss seems to have dialed his offense up a little bit. He was getting a tiny bit closer to c4rrot, deciding I want this percent lead, and then I want to play the rest of this stock from there onwards. But I have to get close to you to get this percent lead in the first place. Now this seems where Ramboss is comfortable, sitting around around mid stage away. He's happy to play the zoning game from here. I just hope that Ramboss has that Tatsu in the back of his mind right now. Because if not, c4rrot will make him pay for it. c4rrot's proved that he's good at it.
That he is, but in the meantime, it seems like c4rrot himself is not too against playing this long range game with his own Hadokens, the Shakunetsus as well. He's poking away at Ramboss, building up that damage of himself. How does he get past these bombs?
So it forces Ryu to that very linear recovery, to recover flush to the ledge. All of those mines are eventually going to pop him up into something really nasty. Ramboss just tried to punish the first hit of the Tatsu, and I think he's just learned that he can't.
Intangible legs, intangible legs.
The c4rrot cancel, dude.
Oh, a great forward air right there. Still not enough at 185. Finally getting that nair, and these two were just going back and forth and exchanging these stocks, making sure that neither takes percent prior.
Ramboss doesn't want to go 2 games down against such a terrifying opponent right now, evidently. Well, you don't want to go 2 games down against anybody, but you've got to really wants to not let himself get mentally behind. Getting to the point in the night now where mental stamina is going to start coming into it.
Yeah, these guys have been playing, a lot of them have been playing since 11 AM in the morning. It's now 8:30 in the evening.
Ramboss probably thinking about when he's going to start tossing that grab into his neutral game to convince c4rrot that shielding is not okay. c4rrot is really harassing him up on this platform. Ramboss having a hard time setting up any sort of zone up there, and c4rrot has just overtaken him in terms of the percents in this stock.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the SD? What happened?
What
We saw that again, and we saw that before in winners. Did he just not realize? Did his jump disappear somewhere? Did he just not
I
realize?
swear he still had his jump. I don't know what happened.
I'm seeing it come back again here. I'm not too sure whether he... I didn't see him lose a jump in the middle of a combo. It just looked like he dropped, but the only realistic explanation is that he got his jump taken, and even then, he would have still had his air dodge that he could have cancelled out of that charge with. So usually if you're trying to charge something like that and you go to jump cancel it and realize that you don't have your jump, then your next instinct is, okay, I can air dodge cancel out of this, and then I can use the momentum of the bombs to make it back to the stage. It looks like Ramboss unplugged, if I'm being honest with you.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly,
Let himself drop.
Okay, we're going into game 3, potentially Ramboss's last game of the tournament. See if he can pick it up.
Yeah. Otherwise, the loser of this is staring at 5th place.
That's true. That's true.
Nobody wants to come this far to get 5th. We're all looking for that tremendous dub. Just happy to exchange projectiles. Neutral game is in no man's land currently, so nobody really pushing the other too far. But one interesting thing I noted in the previous game is that Ramboss seems to have learned that he does, if he manages to read a Tatsu coming in, he does now need to block the follow-up hits of it, because previously I definitely witnessed Ramboss try and press a button after blocking the first hit of Tatsu, and he got hit by some kind of follow-up hits. So hopefully Ramboss remembers that for the next time.
You know what this overall gameplay dynamic, particularly for this third game, reminds me of a lot, Tom? It reminds me a lot of Street Fighter 2 Ryu. Very, very fireball focused. We're seeing that a lot from c4rrot at the moment. He's more than happy to play that long-range fireball game and then wait until he's able to, scrap close range.
Yeah, if you look at like high-level Street Fighter players, they use that fireball from some ranges like that you think would be unwise, but by that point they've conditioned their opponents into thinking that jumping is not okay. It'd be quite interesting to study what c4rrot's done to make Ramboss respect his fireball game so much. See, there we go. Standing in mid-range, like no more than 5 character lengths away, c4rrot is happy to engage in a zoning war with Samus of all characters.
And I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that c4rrot is actually doing a really good job reacting to the mid to long range charge shots. So he's making sure to operate at this range where, he can fight the fireball war, but then if Ramboss unleashes a charge shot, he can still block in time reactively. But excellent catch right there with that charge shot in midair to finally take c4rrot's stock. Spot dodge, but no punish afterwards. The Tatsu
manages to escape up to the platform. Must have been like Quasimodo's sanctuary, but unfortunately for him, c4rrot just follows up with even more pressure and takes the stock away with a back air. Anyway, Ramboss staring down the barrel at 5th place.
He does have the momentum, this stock though. He's got the stage control. Excellent upbeat to intercept right there as well. c4rrot doing an excellent job finding his way back on stage, and they're more than happy to go back into this fireball war is what I say, but instead he runs in and starts swinging.
Yeah. c4rrot interrupted his own pressure right there, got 2 hits, and then started a focus attack, dashed back, and Ramboss gave him the escape option that c4rrot wanted, and then c4rrot used that to continue his pressure onwards. We're seeing really good level play from c4rrot right now. He's certainly, and this is no disrespect, exceeding my expectations.
Now, the one thing that is awkward in the projectile war for c4rrot is when Ramboss has that charge shot, like charged to a decent degree such that it can beat the Hadoken. It becomes tough for him to win that war. Down to Shoryu, not enough even on the platform.
Ramboss needs to be really careful right now. We're getting to the kind of percent where he's definitely fishing for that Tatsu, whether it be from a confirm off a down tilt or just raw to go through a projectile. There are so many win conditions for c4rrot right now, including getting hit with an up air, comboing into true Shoryu and taking him clean off the top. comfortable 3-0 for C4rrot right there. I do not think Ramboss was ready for the Ryu today.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really, really strong showing overall from C4rrot. I feel like as rock solid a player as Ramboss is, he definitely seems like somebody that can get caught off guard by some of the less common matchups. I mean, who's played against high-level Ryu? It's not a particularly common choice, particularly not online. But yeah, that's just something that I guess pretty much anyone who's playing this game, who's committed to playing this game, is needs to keep working on. You know, there's so many matchups in this game, there's so many threatening characters. You need to have game plans ready for all of them.
Especially latest but not least, the new girl on the scene, Min Min. I've been having a lot of fun with her recently.